We know exactly what we want to achieve, yet our attention is relentlessly pulled in 1,000 different directions. Every notification, every minor crisis, and every loud noise in our environment demands our immediate focus. To understand how to cut through this modern noise, we have to look back thousands of years to the Mahabharata. Hidden within this sprawling ancient epic is a narrative that breaks down the mechanics of human attention. The story centers on a forest academy, a Gurukul, where legendary master Dronacharya instructs the royal princes of two rival families, the Pandavas and Kauravas. They eat the exact same food, undergo the same physical conditioning, and train with identical elite weapons. Physically, they are equals. To find out who is actually ready to lead, Dronacharya has to measure something completely invisible. Knowing their physical skills are nearly identical, the guru needs to design an exam that strips away muscle memory and tests the minds of his students directly. He instructs his craftsmen to carve a small wooden bird. He takes this decoy and hides it high up in the dense, overlapping branches of an ancient tree. The rules of the examination are deceptively simple. Each prince must step up to the firing line, draw his bow, and put an arrow directly through the wooden bird's eye. But the physical target is a misdirection. The bird is tiny, while the environment surrounding it, the swaying leaves, massive trunk, bright sky, and crowd of rival brothers, is massive and vibrant. Dronacharya isn't looking for a marksman, he's looking for a specific type of vision. Yudhishthira, the eldest and most responsible prince, steps to the line first. He draws his bow, ready to fire. Before he can release, Dronacharya asks him a single question. What do you see? Yudhishthira gives a completely honest answer. He sees the guru, his brothers, the entire tree, and the bird resting in the branches. Dronacharya orders him to lower his weapon. With his perception wide open, Yudhishthira is disqualified. His brothers filter out the crowd, but still see the leaves and sky. They too step down. Their mental bandwidth is consumed by the surrounding environment, leaving almost nothing for the target. Having a perfect, realistic awareness of your surroundings is generally an advantage in life, but when you are moments away from executing a high-stakes action, that wide awareness becomes a fatal vulnerability. Finally, Dronacharya calls Arjuna to the mark. The young prince steps forward and draws the heavy bowstring taut against his cheek. The guru asks his standard question. Arjuna replies quietly that he only sees the bird. Dronacharya pushes harder, demanding to know if Arjuna sees the dense leaves, the thick branch holding the target, or his family standing beside him. Arjuna's response is absolute. He blinds himself to the entire world, stating clearly that he sees no tree, no leaves, and no people. He sees only the dark eye of the wooden bird. By aggressively eliminating every single piece of external noise from his mind, Arjuna passes the true test. Dronacharya smiles and gives the order to fire. The heavy bowstring snaps forward with immense force. The arrow flies perfectly true through the air, striking the wooden eye dead center. Arjuna hit a target he couldn't miss because he had disciplined himself to see nothing else. The ancient text refers to this state of mind as ekagrata, the practice of absolute, singular concentration. Yudhishthira, Bhima, and the other princes were master archers. They had the muscle density to draw the bow and the technical form to hit the mark. Their failure happened entirely between their ears. To accomplish something extraordinarily difficult, you have to induce a state of temporary blindness. You have to willingly shut off your perception of the chaotic reality surrounding your goal. Mastery requires an aggressive removal of everything that doesn't matter until only the objective remains. We are constantly staring into the periphery. Today, the leaves and branches obscuring the target look like the competitors in your industry, the daily logistical obstacles, and the endless stream of irrelevant opinions on your feed. Before you launch a new business, commit to a major career pivot, or execute any highly demanding task, you have to ask yourself Dronacharya's question, what do you see? The next time you take aim at a massive goal, look closely at your mental picture. If you can still see the obstacles surrounding it, you are not yet ready to let the arrow fly.